Hi guys, welcome back again to another interesting tutorial video. On today's video we are going to be learning how to cut and sew this beautiful piece here. So if this is the kind of video that you want to watch, please keep on watching and do not skip any part of the video, okay? So let's dive into the video without wasting much of our time. So guys, here I have this beautiful fabric. It's a stripe. I don't know what to call this thing at all. I don't know if I should call it chiffon or something like that, but guys, this is more than chiffon, and I have about 3 yards of it, okay? And the length is by 60, so I'm going to be using it for both of the up and down, okay? Both for the palazzo pants and the top. So right now we are going to be starting with the palazzo pants, okay? So right now I'm going to fold my fabric into 2, and then I'm going to take down my measurement. First of all, I'm going to mark the length, and then I'm going to add extra 2 inches. Then the next line I'm going to mark there is my waistline, and then I also mark my crouch line, which is my hip measurement divided by 4. So right now I'm going to mark out the knee line as well. Remember, this is a palazzo pant, so you'll be needing your knee measurement. Place your tape from the waist to get your knee length, okay? So after that, I'm going to go ahead and extend the line, okay? So which I'm trying to do right now. I'm going to use my ruler to extend the line, but after I'm done doing all of this, I remember that this line was fainty, but there's nothing I can do about it. Please guys, forgive me, okay? So after I extend the lines, the next thing I'm going to do is to come up from the crouch line with 2 inches, which is going to serve as the hip line, okay? And then I'm also going to extend the line as well, okay? I also try my possible best to make sure if the line can, be visible more. So now let me reintroduce you guys to the lines. I have my waistline, I have my hip line, and I have my crouch line. The next line I have there is my knee line, and then the length. So I'm going to divide my hip measurement by 4, and then I'm going to place it on the waistline, on the hip line, and then on the crouch line. Okay, after you are done placing it, go ahead and connect the whole dots, just as you can see me doing. And then after you are done doing all of that, the next thing you are going to be doing is to divide your lap measurement, okay, your lap round measurement by 2, and then we are going to be placing it on that crouch line. Go ahead and mark it out, and then the next thing you are going to do is to connect it to meet the hip line, okay? Connect it like this to meet the hip line in a curve way like this. You can either use a broomstick or your curve rule, okay? Or you can make use of your free hand, just like as I did here. So the next thing I'm going to be doing here is to come up from my waistline with 2 inches. Remember, this is an elastic palazzo pants, so I'm going to go up with 2 inches because I want the elastic to be joined together to the pants, okay? I want it to be together. I don't know if you guys understand me. I don't want the band to be separate, so because of it, I'm going to go up with 2 inches to make sure that both the band and the trouser is together, okay? So right now, the next thing I'm going to do is to divide the space I have on this crouch line into 2, so that I can be able to get a straight line, okay? So I'm going to place my tape like this and fold it to get the center part of it. I'm going to mark it out, and then I'm going to mark it until I get to the downside of the pants. I hope you guys understand me. Please, if you have any question, do not hesitate to write it down on the comment section, and also do not forget to give our video a thumbs up, okay? So after you are done marking out the line, all of the measurements that we'll be needing here, we are going to be dividing it into 4, okay? Instead of dividing it into 2, so we are going to be dividing it into 4 because of this line. So I'm going to divide my knee round measurement by 4, and then whatever I have there, I'm going to place half of it on the other side of the line, and then half of it on the other part of the line. I hope you guys understand me. Then whatever I have on that my knee round is what I'm going to take down to the length of the, to the leg band, because this is a palazzo pants. that place, that side needs to be wide, very very wide. Okay, so I'm going to be using my knee round measurements for that place, on that place. Okay, so after you are done marking it out, go ahead and connect the whole dots, and then we are going to connect it to meet the crouch line, just as you can see me doing right here. So I'm going to connect it to meet this place. Okay, so I'm going to connect it to meet the knee length, and then I'm going to blend it, you know, to avoid it having a sharp, you know, sharp or pointy edge there. So from this part, I'm going to also connect from that my knee round, my knee length. I'm going to connect it to meet that crouch side on the other part. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing right there. So because this is not a this is an elastic palazzo pants, we are not going to be needing our waist measurement divided by 4. Okay, because this is a elastic, right? So after you are done doing all of that, you have to cross check before cutting out. So I'm going to go ahead now and cut out, and then after I'm done cutting out, I will also tell you guys the next step to go. Okay, please take your time to do this. Take your time to do this, do not rush it, so that you get exactly what you want, right? Please, on that leg band, if you still want your own to be more wider than this my own, remember you are free to do it. Okay, so I'm going to open up that part. Okay, so let me use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to my subscribers, my returning subscribers, and my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining the family. Please, if you are new here, do not forget to hit on that subscribe button, and also do not forget to turn your bell notifications on, so that by the time we post a new video, you get notified. Okay, and also do not forget to engage on our old videos, so they can be able to, you know where we are and get along with us. So after I'm done cutting out, I'm going to fold another fabric for the front piece, for the back piece. Remember, this one we cut right now is the front piece, so I'm going to be folding another fabric for the back piece, and folding this one, we are going to be making it like 2 inches bigger or wider than the front one. Okay, so I'm going to fold and arrange very well, then I'm going to bring out the front piece and place it on top of this one. Okay, so that we can use it and, draft out the back piece. Okay, so right now I'm going to be adding extra 2 inches all the way from this part to the downside. Okay, but before then, I went ahead to extend the whole lines, you understand. So right now I'm going to be adding 2 inches until I get to the downside. Okay, remember, we did not add any allowance on that front part. That is the reason why we are adding extra 2 inches on this one. Okay, so I'm also going to be adding 2 inches all the way from the beginning to the end, from the crotch line side, and then for the upper side we are going to be going up with 2 inches as well, and then we are going to be connecting it back to meet the waistline of the front piece. I hope you guys will understand me, because this chalk is not really doing well at all. But I have series of trousers on my channel, you can go ahead and check it out. It's still the same thing. Okay, so after I'm done doing all of that, I'm going to trace out this part as well, just exactly the way I did on the front piece. Okay, so right now we are done cutting, and it's now time to sew. So we are going to move over to the sewing machine to stitch. I'm going to first of all stitch on this part, okay, to join the 2 pieces together. After I'm done doing all of that, the next thing I'm going to do is to work on the pocket. Okay, because I want to add a pocket on it, so I'm going to be marking it out right now. So for the pocket, I'm going to come down from the waistline with 2 inches. Remember, we added 2 inches for the elastic band, so we're going to come down from the waistline with 5 inches or 7 inches. Okay, remember to create a space where your hand can be able to enter, you understand? So I'm going to go in with 1.5 inches, and then I'm going to connect it like this, okay, to cut it out. It depends on the type of pocket that you want to add. I have series of them on my channel. Please do well to check it out, okay? Engage on my videos so that you can be able to learn all of this. So for me, the length of the pocket I will be putting here is going to be like 14 inches in length. So I'm going to remove this one, and then I'm going to bring another fresh fabric, and then I'm going to measure. The width is going to be 7 inches and the length is going to be 14 inches. So I'm going to cut out, I'll be cutting out 2 pieces, okay, one for the other side and one for the other side, just as you can see me doing like this. And then after I'm done cutting it out, I'm going to place the 2 pockets, the right side facing the right side, and then I'm going to trace out the pocket, the side I cut out earlier on the front piece. I hope you guys are following up. So right now I'm going to be joining it. After I'm done joining the center of it, of the pants, the front piece, I'm going to be joining the the pocket. So I'm going to be placing it, the pocket will be facing the right side of the pants, and then I'm going to sew. After sewing it, I'm top stitch and then turn it up to close up to form a pocket. So that is it. I have a tutorial on how to put pockets, so you can also check it out, okay? So right now I'm done doing all of that, and this is what I have, okay? So this is what I have after I'm done doing all of that. You can see the pocket sitting very perfectly fine, and you can see I've already gone ahead to stitch the crotch side, and this is what I have. You can see it's very fine. So I'm going to flip it over to show you guys the front piece, the front side of it, okay? So I'm going to flip it to show you guys the front side. You can see how beautiful and fine it came out. You can see. So right here you are going to be putting your hand inside. There's nothing too much on this. It's very simple, guys. It's very simple. Okay, you can see after you're done top stitching it, just go ahead and flip it again to cover the upper side, and then you close that down side. Okay, there's nothing much on this. So right now I'm going to be bringing out the back piece so that we can be able to join it together with the front side. So right now I'm going to be placing it on top of the front one. First of all, we're going to be stitching the underside. You understand? We're going to be stitching the underside. I'm going to start from the center of it, and then I'm going to stitch the down, and then I'll stitch the other side as well. Okay, please, on that center side you have to double stitch on it to avoid it disappointing you, right? So, and then after I'm done doing all of that, I'll go ahead and hem the downside. Okay, like you hem it like 2 times and run a stitch around it, and then after that you close up the side. Okay, you close up the side. I'm trying to make this video a bit faster so that I don't take much of your time. Okay, so for this side, because we'll be adding elastic, I'm going to come down with 2 inches. Remember, we added extra 2 inches allowance for it. I'm going to come down with 2 inches, and then I'll from that 2 inches and stitch to the downside. So right now I'm done doing all of that, and this is what we have. You can see it. You can see how beautiful and fine and neat it came out. So right now it's now time to join the elastic. So I have this 1 inch elastic here, and I got just 1 yard, which I'm not even going to finish. So I'm going to move over to my weaving machine. I'll be using my weaving machine for this. So as I'm weaving it, I will be dragging the elastic to gather more fabric. I don't think you guys understand me, but I think next time I'm going to be taking you guys along to the weaving machine to show you guys how to do this perfectly fine. Okay, so once you are putting it, make sure you are dragging the elastic, like you are dragging it, stretch it very well so that it will be able to gather more fabric, because if you not do it like that, it might not come out the way you want it. Okay, so right now I'm done with all of that, and this is what I have. I'm going to be getting rid of the excess elastic there. I'm going to be getting rid of it, okay, so that we can be able to close up the whole thing. So I'm going to be cutting it out, and then the next thing I'm going to do is to move over to my sewing machine now to, you know, top stitch on it. I'm going to fold it like this, and then I'm going to top stitch it to cover up that elastic using the 2 inches allowance that we brought out earlier, remember. So but while doing this, you also be dragging it. Please drag it very well so that it can be able to go around the waist. So, and after that, you have to close up that remaining side, you understand. So right now we are done with all of that, and this is what we have. You can see very fine and beautiful. You can see how the gathered side, you can see how beautiful it came out. Can you see it? I mean, this, my camera is not doing justice to this dress, guys. I just wish you guys can see it on my body. Don't worry, I'm going to post it as a short, like, okay. So right now I'm going to iron this. Let me give it a nice press. Let me give this particular palazzo trouser a nice press, okay. So, and then after I'm done pressing it, I'll place it on the mannequin for you to see what we have there. So guys, I think I'll be posting the upper side on another separate video, because guys, this is 18 minutes, and you know, I don't want this video to be more longer than this. Okay, so I'm going to be posting the upper side on another separate video. Please guys, pardon me for that, and I hope you guys can be able to see and watch it. Okay, so thank you guys so very much for watching my video. Thank you for always coming back to watch my video. Thank you for engaging on my video, for commenting, for liking, for sharing my video. I see all of that. Thank you so much. For my new subscribers, thank you so much for joining the family. Please and please, if you are watching my video and you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please do me well to subscribe. And another thing, please guys, help me and help me always watch my ads, please. So thank you so much for watching to the end. If you watch to the end, thank you so very much. I'm going to see you all in my next video. Bye, and may God bless you. Mwah.